Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Thursday, November 28th of 2025. So I've got a quick Dollar Tree and Dollarama trips I just made. So it was like last night I had to run to Dollar Tree because I wanted to hang up the wreaths I made and I didn't have the little sticky hooks. I've used them all of the removable hooks. I know there was one left. I'm not even sure where I put it this morning. So I bought 2 packs of those removable hooks. One was a pack of 4, so there were larger ones. They were like a capacity of like a pound each. And then I got the small ones, which was a pack of 9. And it was like, I don't know, like 0.2 pounds or something like that. I don't know, like it was last night. The packaging's already been thrown out, but the hooks were $1.75 each. If you watch my video where I'm hanging up my wreaths in my kitchen, you can see what the packs look like. But they're just the standard little hooks, little white. Yeah, the ones I bought were white. Sometimes they've got the clear ones, and they just, you just peel off that backing and stick them on. These are the ones that you can pull and remove, which I like. And then I also was there and I found a few other things. So I was looking for those little sticky hooks, and they sell them by where they sell like the car stuff and the hardware section. So I found these cute little balloon animal keychains. So it looks like the little poodle dog. So I got 2 that were red. And I got a black one and a pink one. So I'm going to use these for my kids as stocking stuffers. I thought they were just so cute. I'm not sure who's going to get which colors. They can trade them on Christmas. I'm just going to put one in each. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to put one in each of their stockings and forget about it. Usually how I do it with things like this. Oops, shoot. Dropping everything. So these were also $1.75 each. And then I was looking for something, I don't know, just walking through the craft aisle, and I found this red craft fake or faux fur like this. And I'm not making gnomes for Christmas, but I'll probably make a pair for Valentine's. I love doing the kissing gnomes for Valentine's. So these will be perfect for a Valentine's if I decide to do that, or if I do have time and want to do a Santa gnome or something. So yeah, I'm not even sure how much fur you get. Oh, it's just actually it is quite a, if I can open it, it is quite a good length. Like I'm gonna say it is, like a good more than an arm's length. So that is actually a good amount of faux fur. So it's already cut. You just have to cut into the section you need. I like that. I wasn't sure how much you got on each thing. Doesn't even say. So it's 2 inches. So it's 30 inches long. So that is a pretty good length. I didn't even see the tag. I just grabbed 2 of them. I will probably go back and find some more just because I've never seen the red faux fur like this. So they were $1.75 each. Also, when I was down there, I found these little paint your own ornaments. So I got 2 packs. I'm not going to use the paint that comes with it. The paint that comes with it, I'll probably just, even the mini paintbrushes, I'm just going to donate. I don't use these little tubs of paint. And same with the paintbrushes, I'm not going to use. But I wanted something because I want to spray paint these with my brown color. I forget the color of it, but it's the spray paint, and it makes these look like gingerbread cookies. So I wanted to make something kind of cute. So these were $1.75 a pack. And then, I also grabbed a pack of the zip ties. It's 100 piece. They're sorted sizes. I don't do a lot of crafts where I need much of these anymore, but I do want to make a couple more wreaths, and I might need some zip ties if I couldn't find mine. Also, any that I do have are probably so old. Last time I was trying to use one of the zip ties, they just kept breaking on me. They were just so brittle. So $1.75 for 100 pieces. So it says you're getting 50 that are 4 inches and 50 that are 5.9 inches, and then just the 4 different colors. So the red and gray are the larger ones, and the black and white are the smaller ones. I just thought, you know, zip ties for $1.75. I haven't bought those for a while. Then I found this. I know it's a car decal, but I think I can do something else with this. And then it has the little balloon animal, which I thought was so funny because after I just found these, then I was looking at the decals and see it's got the little keychain poodle. I bought the last 4 of these keychains that the Dollar Tree had. And they had a whole stack of these. I've seen these before, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them because I don't know if I will put it on my car. I kind of miss having decals on the back of my car. I use it so I can spot my car across the parking lot. So maybe I'm not really so much into the iced coffee, but you know, just for $1.75. And then also right next to them, they had the baby on board window one, cling window decals, whatever. So they had a dinosaur and an elephant, and they had some funny sayings. And then I found this one, and it says little dumpling on board, and it's got the little dumpling, and I thought that was kind of cute for my brother and his wife. It was $1.75. And then I got 4 of these little tins for, you know, Christmas baking. I don't know the size of the containers. It's kind of disappointing that they don't put the size on some of the containers. But I think my, is it here? I was measuring for a ribbon, so yes, I've got my tape measure. It's all tangled because it was tangled with the ribbon. So I'm just going to do a quick measure. So approximately a 6 by 6. I think that's what it comes out to. Yeah, 6. So a 6-inch by 6-inch tin, and it would be just a little under 3 inches deep. So it's a pretty good sized little tin. They had a few different designs, but I like the ones with all the gingerbread houses. Just too bad that the you know, the lid didn't really match the design on here. Some of the colors not quite, but you know, I liked the gingerbread houses, so I got 4 of them. So there's 2, and there's the other 2, so I bought 4 of those. So that was everything. Okay, the tags, the hooks. Yeah, that was everything. So my total was $29.75, and then $1.49 for GST. So my total was $31.24. And then today I was at Dollarama with my daughter earlier. We had to stop at the mall. So again, it's not something I really have to show, but I love the Blistex lip balm. I bought this. The one that I had in my car, I had to throw out. It had a funny smell. You know, probably been open too long. So I like the Blistex formulas, and this one here is the Raspberry Lemonade Blast. It says moisturizing lips with a fresh tropical flavor. It's vitamin C and E. So I like that, but it's got some vitamins in it. And I also just, I don't know, I always find the Blistex, I mean, don't dry out my lips like other brands have. So I've already opened it, I've already used it. And then just because I did grab a couple packs of the Excel breath mints. I keep these in my car. They were 95 cents each. So my total was $3.90, 20 cents for GST. So $4.10 for those few items. And now as for tonight, I had to stop in at Dollarama. I needed, this year for Christmas, I said I'm actually going to do more baking and that type of stuff for friends and family for Christmas. So I needed some jars. I do have lots of canning jars, but I don't have enough of the smaller size, or I do, but it's the mason ones with the 2, you know, I use for canning. So you need the the lid and that other seal. And I just thought, well, it's going to cost me so much to go and buy the new lids and new seals. I might as well just go to the dollar store and buy some fancy little jars. So these were $4.75 a pack, and you get 6. And these are mason jars, and they are 200 mils each. So I got one with the red and white tops, one with the blue and white, and one just a solid red. So I said they were $4.75 a pack, and I grabbed 3 packs. That gives me 18 jars to start with. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing for Christmas baking yet, or bath. I like to do bath soaks, bath salt type of things too. So these are the perfect size of jars for that. Like I said, I know I've got lots, but this particular size, I don't really have that many. And I think this might have been a little cheaper than trying to buy the lids. Then this way I can, I know these are clean and haven't been used yet. And then I also found these other glass jars. These are 450 mils each, and they were $1.75. They got a nice, they're glass. The lid is plastic, but I thought they were really nice, and they got the nice seal on them. So I bought 4 of them. I've never seen these ones before. They're made by Kitchen Elements. And then, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Nope, maybe not. I know I have lots of these little Christmas and New Year's headband tiaras. I like to call them tiaras. So this was $2.75. I know I've got reindeer antlers and things like that, but it's always nice every few years to buy myself a new one. So this is just in red and green. It says Merry Christmas. And it was $2.75. And then I found a nice pack of Christmas earrings, because I don't know where any of my Christmas earrings are. I found a few, but I haven't found any pairs. So you're getting 5 pairs for $3.25. So we've got the little holly with the berries, the snowflake, a wreath, a candy cane, and I think that last one is supposed to be like a little Christmas apron. So I thought they were kind of cute. And then I got 2 of these covered serving trays. I'm just going to undo the tape on one if I can. I couldn't even take these apart at the store. I tried just so I could see the size or how it would look. I always like to know the quality before I buy certain things. There we go. So I got one with the poinsettias. So there's the tray with the lid. Oops. If I can line it up and get it on. It feels like it's bent and doesn't want to go in place, but there we go. I got it on. So it looks like that. These were $4 each. It's actually a pretty good size tray. Again, it doesn't say the size. It just says 2 pieces. So I went with one with the poinsettia, and I got one for myself because I like this type of stuff with the, middle of the village winter scene. I like those. Set those there. And then I also got a few of these. These are the cookie plate sets. So it does 2 of them. So you get 8 pieces. So you're getting 2 of the trays, 2 of the bags, 2 ribbon, and 2 gift tags. These were $2.25 each. So they had a few different designs. So I got 2 packs that have the holly berries. I got 2 packs with the poinsettias. And I like these. I know I have so many of these and I buy these every year and I may or may not use them. But because I'm doing more baking this year, I thought this is just the perfect thing. And then I got 2 that are in silver and white with just the snowflakes. And then I got 1 Christmas gift bag. I got a little gift for a little ones. This was $1.25 for this small little gift bag. I went with this one. It's kind of got the Santa with the penguins are helping him fill the sleigh full of toys, and it's kind of got like a 3D effect to it. Although it got squished, I'm going to have to kind of like pull it out to get more of the 3D effect, but I thought that was kind of cute. So I think that was everything. Gift box. I'm just double checking I got everything. Because it's you're calling it one thing and it goes through the receipt as another item, so it's just trying to figure out. Oh, and then because I was buying the glass jars, I did buy one of their reusable bags, the large ones, and these are now 50 cents for the large. Sorry, my thing just stopped filming. I don't know why. So yes, like I said, I don't usually buy the gift or the reusable bags, but I was buying glass jars, and my car is across the parking lot, and all this stuff, I just didn't want to drop anything. So 50 cents for the large reusable bag. So my total came out to $50.50. And then the GST was $2.53. So my total was $53.03. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos. I will see you in the next ones. Bye.